On his first day in prison, Little Bear lucked out and landed an easy job. He pressed the red button and a massive pile of dirty clothes tumbled down into a mountain. He crammed everything into the washing machine, including his own clothes. Just as he was about to leave, he suddenly remembered he'd thrown in a red sock too. Panic hit him instantly. He spun around and yanked at the washing machine door, but the handle broke off. With nothing left to do, Little Bear forced himself to stay calm and muttered, "It's fine, everything will be okay." On his first day in prison, he'd already managed to make enemies with everyone. The inmates in his cell glared at him furiously, but Little Bear just sat quietly and started eating. If anyone claimed the food was good, that'd be a complete lie. Little Bear nearly gagged on his first bite. One prisoner whispered, "Don't mess with the cook," but a few crafty inmates spoke up. "If you can get the food changed, nobody will give you trouble anymore." To keep the peace going forward, Little Bear agreed. He walked straight to the kitchen and told the cook, "Dude, this food is terrible. Who's gonna eat bread this dry?" As he spoke, he grabbed the ketchup bottle and accidentally squirted it all over the cook. Panicking, Little Bear reached out to wipe it off, only to squeeze mustard all over him too. Now everything was a total mess. He turned to the prisoners for help, but they'd already scattered in fear. The cook lost it completely. He grabbed Little Bear by the collar and yelled, "Tonight's dinner is bear meat!" Little Bear trembled all over. He quickly snatched up a piece of bread, spread sweet jam on it, and shoved it into the cook's mouth. The cook's expression changed instantly. He'd never tasted anything so delicious. Now he smiled and said, "Starting today, you're my assistant. In this prison, nobody will lay a finger on you." They both grinned at each other, and just like that, they made peace. Little Bear became the new hero of the kitchen. The next day, the cook had him make breakfast, but Little Bear was busy organizing ingredients, so the cook had to do it himself. Little Bear handed him some oranges. The cook juiced them, fired up the stove, and finally boiled the orange peels in water, adding sugar and a few lemon slices for flavor. After a busy morning, a delicious-smelling lunch was finally ready. The prisoners had never eaten anything this good before. Everyone applauded. Both the cook and Little Bear received tons of praise. Little Bear's arrival brought life to the prison. The cafeteria that used to be empty now felt like a decent little restaurant. Prisoners started singing and dancing. Even the guards became friendlier.